Well, welcome to the Mid-Morning Update. I'm Chris, and you're nope. Darn it! It says it first. It threw me off. Well, welcome to the Mid-Morning Update. I'm Jesse.
I'm Chris.
And this is the Mid-Morning Update. What we have for you is we're going to be reviewing a little bit of what happened last Sunday. So there was a handful of clips that were shot in slow motion. And when the camera shoots in slow motion, it does not record audio. So this clip here, no audio. It probably was a great conversation. But we don't know if he's talking about his latest catch of his fish on the weekend.
He's basically saying, why did you bring me out here just for chili? I could have been fishing and catching a fish this big. Yeah.
And then he just kind of makes it grow. He's like, well, it started off this big, and then he's like, let's add a few extra inches there. There's also a little bit of trouble with getting these cups apart. That was a trick. It looks like Brian is having not too easy of a moment there. Huh? That's a sticky cup.
That stack of cups, they're ranked number 2 in the nation. It's hard to defeat those cups.
We'll get some stats on those cups and their streak. Moving on.
Okay. Watch Gary.
Very closely.
Yes. Look at the skill.
He was able to pour chili with the interference from a bee. He didn't drop it.
The ladling even with the left hand whilst harassed by a bee.
Wow. Left-handed ladling.
Gary doesn't just know the Bible like the back of his hand.
He knows it like the back of his left hand.
He can, yes, with his ladling hand.
There's been quite a few things with nature coming at people while they're trying to get their chili at this Fall Fest. And so we see in this next clip that poor Frank here, he's being attacked by the wind, and he notices, and then Megan notices. Let's play that back in slow motion, guys. Let's get this in. All right, let's fast forward. All right, so this is what we see here. We see the wind coming in hot. You can see it in Megan's hair right here, and then there goes the cup. Oh, what are they gonna do now? They notice, and sadness ensues. Oh,
Dejection.
moving on. This clip here shows us the intergenerational aspect that we aim for at Lakeview Church around the lemonade cooler. Again, the cups make a comeback.
Yes.
They are not coming apart, and Betsy is there to help.
You grab like this, you pull and twist at the same time. That's how you get the cups apart.
Well said.
Yep. I've seen it before.
No. And then they both leave happy.
Yes, that is what church is all about. Pulling apart cups.
I was gonna say relationship, but I'm glad that you brought it home with pulling cups apart. Yes. And moving on over to the flinging of apples, whether you chose trebuchet or slingshot, this was an enjoyable moment for a handful of kids.
Yes. The church was around in medieval times, and we want to celebrate that by showing how it was back then.
Right. We need to teach the children how to accurately use a trebuchet.
Yep. We don't want to only study the early church. We want to study the medieval church as well.
Right. And this guy's got some reach on there.
He's done this before.
Right. What is that? Maybe 8 feet away from the. Wow. He's got some stretch on that thing. This clip. Look at this. Look at this. You have this trajectory that is beautiful, and then the apple says, "Not today, good sir." And it falls short of happiness.
Well, you know what? Still, train a child in the way they should go. We are teaching her early to use that slingshot. So,
yes, face painting was a hit. I saw a handful of kids walking around with their faces painted.
They painted those spaces on their faces. Look at the stillness exhibited by the subject here.
Yes.
That's God-given talent.
Oh, but this kid, let me just point out this kid and his technique. Look at him as he averts his gaze from his art canvas.
Yes.
All right, let's just look at that one more time in real time. He starts painting the pumpkin, and then he takes, I don't know, 5-10 seconds, and doesn't even, he's like, all right, I got this. I'm just going to keep coloring.
Yep.
How?
He watched a lot of Bob Ross and he was like, Bob Ross, what a joke. He looked at the painting. I'm not even going to look.
No. It's baffling.
Yep.
I am befuddled.
Look at it. He's playing to the crowd.
Lost
playing
for
to
words.
the crowd. Yep.
That is sheer talent.
Yep.
And the pumpkin shows up great. The final product is
And
unbelievable.
left hand. We have a left hand ladler, left hand no look painter.
I didn't even see it.
The talent in this church it just oozes from these brick walls.
Oh my gosh. This scene, I think they're playing Poke the Pumpkin. Maybe they're trying to shake something out of it. Maybe there's a tiny man in there that they're trying to, hey, come on now.
Well, not everyone grew up around pumpkins, and they look like they're an unreached people group, poking missionaries when they first show up on the shore.
No, I concur. That is an apt metaphor.
Yes. So it looks like your daughter is there. Has
Yep.
she had no experience with a pumpkin before?
Now, this is her first year.
Okay.
We decided to keep it from her as long as possible just for this moment so that we could
Yes.
film it in slow motion, really grabbing what would it be like if you never saw a pumpkin? And so we were very careful growing up.
That is a long game.
No, it's all for the bit.
Yeah. Yes.
But worth it
Yeah.
for this moment that we shared, and now you're getting to share.
So number one, the youth group really needs to work on their spelling. It says, night, what we do.
The beauty of this clip is the background. It's not so much the foreground, but what is happening. He takes a bite and then is like, get that back in there. With fierce
Yes.
ambition.
That was hilarious.
Why take a bite of the apple before throwing it
The
on the
same
ground?
question we've asked of Adam and Eve.
So we do have a winner for the chili cook-off, and we'll toss it over to Joe in the field to hear what the winner has to say about his victory.
You just won Lakeview's 2025 chili competition. What type of mental and physical conditioning did you prepare for this?
It took a lot of preparation, but coming from the Buckeye State, us Buckeyes are we're built different, so we're able to endure things like this.
So you actually are just visiting Lakeview today. How did you come to Lakeview today?
Well, my brother-in-law happens to be the associate pastor here, and we were happily visiting them and heard there was a chili cook-off, so I decided to bring my Buckeye chili out here to Wisconsin.
I heard this is not your first chili competition that you've won. How many is this for you?
This will make number 3 of 3, so I've only entered in 3 and won all of them, so I don't want to be cocky, but it's been pretty good.
Wow, that was an amazing victory.
That was not just amazing. That was an example of higher execution, skill, determination, and I'm getting emotional just talking about it. And altogether, God-given chutzpah, my Jewish friends would say. I was trying to, it's hard to think of adjectives or what.
I didn't see chutzpah coming. This has been an amazing event. I'm glad we looked back and shared these moments. With you guys, with each other, this has been a beautiful time. Come back next year for more LVTV.
Yeah.
That is the perfect outro. But on a serious note, Aaron Siemenston, without you, this event would not be happening. Thank you for including the youth, making it possible to show them how events get run, and all the other details that you have helped put together, having set up crews, tear down crews, and everything in between. It is amazing. Thank you for what you do.
Amen.